Hey there, it's Chris Murray, and I've got another lesson for you this week in our weekly video lesson. I'm here at the big old whiteboard, and this is a really important one, so I hope you stay tuned with me. My first point is I have a question for you, which is, do you know what month of the year has the highest number of Google searches for the terms daycare and childcare? Now, you're probably thinking to yourself that it's September or August. Most people guess August, but it's actually January. So January is a huge, huge month for parents to be seeking childcare or switching from one childcare to another. Typically, the end of December, early January is a peak season in addition to the traditional back-to-school season. So you may know this, but you may not really be capitalizing on it, and so that's what this video is all about. We're now in mid-November, and this is the perfect time. It's a crucial time for you to take action on this idea if you want to boost your enrollment by 10, 15, 20 families in that holiday, Christmas to New Year's, and into mid-January season. And so what do you have to do to take advantage of this? First of all, what I would do is I look at what you did last year during this season and just get a sense of how many inquiries, tours, and enrollments you did during this peak, and set a goal to beat it by 10, 15, 20, even 50%. Share that with your staff. So you want to get clear on your goal, okay? But some tips for you are, so we talked about timing, so that's the when, right? So we're going to just talk about kind of the basics of your plan over the next 2, 3, 4 weeks of what I want you to do to take advantage of this. So we talked about the when, and so the timing is important, right? When timing, it's you want to do a campaign that's going to hit. You want it to hit around December 1st and go all the way through until around January 15th. But I would actually do 2 phases for this. So you want people to take action sooner rather than later, right? So I would create some kind of maybe a 2-pronged campaign, and I would give people 2 different deadlines to try to take action here. So first thing I would do is create, for my timing, phase 1 and phase 2. So here, you know, and we'll talk about deadlines and offers here in a minute, but just keep that timing in your head, right? So we're working mid-November through mid-January, and so to get people to really take action with deadlines, you need to chop that up a little bit, because a 2-month deadline is really not, it's really too long for people to feel like they got to take action to get something. So what am I talking about here? I'm talking about the offer, okay? So that's the what. So your what is super important. That's probably the most important piece of the whole thing that we're going to talk about today. It's your offer and your deadline. All right, so offer plus deadline. And your offer can be, it's something of value that gets parents to take action with you and enroll their child with you, or whatever action you want them to take, but assuming that you want them to enroll. So typically it will either be a discount or a premium/gift. Those are the 2 kinds of things of value that you want them to get. Those are, you know, the 2 typical types of offers are either it's going to be a discount, like a 1-month free tuition, or a gift/premium. Now, I've seen some people doing some pretty aggressive premiums or gifts when they have a family enroll. And you could tie it into the holiday season. So if you wanted to do an offer that would be good for December 1st through 20th, you got to look at the calendar. You know, usually it's good if it ends on a Friday or a Monday, but don't make it end on a Saturday because you guys are closed. But an offer that would end on December 20th, and when they enroll by that time, they might get a $1,000 shopping spree at Toys R Us. Or I've seen people do family vacations. I've even seen somebody do a Disney vacation for 4. It's a $1,500 value, and they just give them a voucher to go to Disney.com and book their vacation. So how much buzz and excitement could you generate by giving that huge of an irresistible offer, a lot. And that's what I'm looking for you. I'm looking for not a little piddly free registration type offer. I want you to go big. You want 20, 30, 40 enrollments? Do ya? Then you got to go big. Okay, and think about the value of one enrolling child to your program. We've gone over this before. It's probably between $8,000 and $10,000 a year. So you can give a gift or a discount that has $1,000 value, no problem. Think about your ROI if you get 30 or 40 families from this offer. Okay, so it's a change in mindset. So your offer and your deadline, you got to have a deadline. So again, it's two-pronged. You might do one that's expires December 20th, and it's related to a holiday shopping spree for the kids and the parents. So it's a Santa gift. And then you might do one that goes through January 15th. That maybe is a trip or a travel voucher or something else to start the year off right. Okay? So think about tying it into what's going on in the holidays in your community. Or you could do 1 month free tuition, 50% off your second month. And you want to talk about a dollar value. So 50% off might be up to a $400 value. Okay? But you want to put a dollar value on there. It makes people realize how their pocket is going to benefit. Okay? So you've got two offers with deadlines. All right, so that's the what. The who is really important. Who do you send this to? You got to get it out in your community in lots of ways. So you got to, hopefully you have some kind of a prospect list or a database that you've been building. And so anybody that's toured you in the last year or 2 years, I would send it to your full house list. Get that buzz out there. Ask them to send it to a friend. If they're not interested, maybe a friend is interested, or a colleague, or a neighbor, a family, a loved one. And same thing goes for your referral program. So you can give the similar offer to your parents who refer. So if your parents are griping because they didn't get a chance to get the trip or the 50% off, you say, hey, you can have the same opportunity if you refer 2 new people to us, we'll give you that same trip or whatever. So you give them an opportunity to get in the game too. Don't slight your existing customers, okay? So that's the who, is everybody, it's your list. It's obviously the community at large. It's your referral from your existing customers. It's your alumni list. Send your alumni an email. Telling them all about this awesome, huge promotion that you're doing. And give them a gift when they refer. So you're playing Santa here, and this is the perfect time of year to do it. Don't be shy about it, okay? The message is, we have an awesome program, it's holiday season, we want to give, and we can't wait to share all of our awesome benefits of our program with the community and the children at large. So this is what we're up to, okay? Multimedia. So you want, the who is also, and this kind of transfers into the how then, which is, how do you do this? How do you get your word out and get the community really buzzing about you? And it's multimedia. Okay, don't just depend on one little piddly email blast. It's not going to do it. So I want you to list out as many ways as you can communicate this offer and the deadline to your community and your list. So email blasts, several of them. Direct mail for everybody that you have their home address. Send them a card or send them a letter with this promotion. Signage, banners, a press release. Maybe you're going to do some kind of Coats for Kids campaign and you can tie this into that press release so it'll get picked up more. Your hold message on your phone. Your referral program, your holiday party. So if you have a holiday get-together of any type, when you stand up and you do your thank yous at the front of the room, talk about it. Remind people, your parent newsletter, flyers in the program, on the door, in the cubby. As many ways as you can think of. Get your staff out there talking about it. Okay, so, and holiday events as well, if you're out there in the community doing tabletop events. So, you know, I just listed 10 ways for you to get this buzz going. So you got to do that. Multimedia, you want it to be big. Okay, think bigger. And then follow-up. The final step is follow-up. So right before the deadlines of each deadline, also if the deadline's December 20th, on the 16th and the 18th and the 20th, I would send reminder emails, and I would do a reminder mailer and a reminder in your parent newsletter and a reminder sign, and you get me? So you gotta hit people right before the deadline, and you'll be surprised how many people on that last day actually come up and actually enroll if you're doing your job. Okay? If you hear crickets, something is off. Either your offer's not big enough, you're not getting it out there effectively, or the quality of your program isn't maybe as great as you would think. But for some reason, reputation in your community, something's off. But otherwise, this will get you results. You got to do it, try it. And then write to me and let me know what kind of results you got. 5, 10, 15, 20 enrolling families. I can't wait to hear about it. So this has been Chris Murray with another video tip. Go take action on this one and you'll get huge results. And we'll talk to you next time.